Today we got a video from Florida man arrest cam, and the title of the video is Florida couple busted for trespassing neighborhood pool.
My complainant on the trespassing is refusing.
That's correct.
You can run that.
10-4.
1 second. So who are you living staying with?
I was lying to you, man. I was fucking hot and wanted to swim in the pool.
I know.
Gate was open,
Yeah.
so.
167.
Go ahead.
I'm out on this 58. They've got a authorization form. I'm 1012 with a male and a female. All right, man. Well,
10-4.
let's go get your info and figure out what's going on. After y'all. Well, get out. You're not supposed to be here, right?
If you say so.
I didn't jump a fence, sweetheart. Right?
I didn't either.
Okay. Like, yo, I'm not gonna play dumb. Y'all know he's supposed to be here. Right?
I jumped the fence. It was me.
Okay. All right, what's your first name?
Chadwick.
Chadwick.
Yes, sir.
Stephanie.
Stephanie, spell that for me.
S-T-P-H-I-N-E.
S-T-E-P-H-A-I-N-E. All right. 167.
167.
Copy 2, name, date of birth.
Hey, Steph, you got the vape on you?
10-4.
In the bag.
10-4.
I don't know, something a little off with her, man. Why she sitting so far away? I don't know. You know, my guy, he tried to take his girl on a romantic date. You know what I'm saying? Yo, babe, I got a pool over here. Let's go to the pool.
All right, let's walk on out to the front of the car so I can figure out what's going on. Hang out for a minute.
Somebody got a warrant. Or what?
Stephanie, do you have your ID on you?
I don't. I can give you my social.
Spell your first.
I believe.
Spell
Told you something was up with her. Told you.
your first. No, spell your first name.
T-I.
T-I.
Fanny.
What's up?
F-F-A-M-Y.
No, spell your first name.
14 Oakland.
T-I.
T-I.
F-F-A-M-Y.
10-4.
Why'd you say Stephanie?
That's
Reports
what
that Crime Stoppers tip
I've
there's
always
2
said.
dogs.
What's your name, Tiffany?
Crime Stoppers tip
My
police
social
are
says
being
Tiffany.
mistreated.
But your name is
We did
Stephanie
advise
or
animal
Tiffany?
control. They said they can't respond to a
So
Crime
why did you say
Stoppers visit.
social?
If
Why
they
did you say
decide to
Stephanie
respond.
earlier?
Because that's what I go by.
Okay. Stand up for a minute. Put the vape down. Put your hands behind your back. Perfect. Stop. You're gonna go to the ground. Stop your shit.
Please stop.
Is that a bra as a bathing suit? Hold on, maybe I But the class, I see the class, the whatever you call them things, the little hooky things, man.
Unit 167.
Stand by.
I'm being bank raided or arrested.
No, you just given me two different names with two different date of births, so I don't know who you are.
I have a social.
We're gonna walk over here. 167, go ahead.
She said I have a social. No shit.
Okay.
No shit, you guys.
Have a seat.
Social. You ain't giving the right one though.
Terrible. Be right back. 167.
Go ahead.
I added the correct female.
10-4, thank you.
All right, dude. I'm gonna read everything to you, and then we can have a conversation. I'm gonna read your rights to you, and then we have a conversation. All right. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Either say can will be used against you in a court of law. Right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present while you are being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. Want to be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide any time to exercise these rights, not answer your questions or make any statements. You understand your rights? Those rights mine. You can talk to me. Okay, dude, what's up?
We've been walking for 2 days, and I'm on the center pool, and I did the vent. I see I hurt myself, and I mean, hurt nobody, went ball, nobody knows what's wrong, but I mean,
Well, man, but bro, you see where it straight up says
I know that, but I mean,
you saw the trespass and stuff, right?
I mean, do I see a trespass sign?
Yeah, it literally says trespass authorization form on the thing.
I don't read well, but I mean, I'm not saying I can't read, I'm just saying. Hold on, Mom. I'm talking to the top right now. Hold on, let me say that.
1 second, let me grab the phone.
Oh damn, he going down too? Damn.
Let me talk to him real quick. Hello?
So, I mean, where y'all living at now?
Well, I mean, my truck is in the shop. It's getting out Wednesday, but I live in Florida.
Okay. Well, I know you were local. That's why I'm like, why are you walking for 2 days?
Well, because I got. Let me call you back, Mama. Okay. I don't want her to know. I got cancer, so
Good.
it's hard for me that I'm out of breath a lot. And so basically, yeah, I was hanging out with my friend, and we're on and off boyfriend girls. I don't know why she does. She got this kind of alter ego, man. She ain't got no warrants in there. I don't know why she's doing this stupid shit.
Well, when you tell me Stephanie was one date of birth,
You know what I mean? She goes, Stephanie, Tiffany. Sometimes I have to call her Stephanie. Sometimes I have to call her Tiffany. It's fucked up. It's fucking weird, dude. But I mean,
okay. But you see where the issue is, man, is obviously it's a new neighborhood, right?
that's it.
These people, they pay for all this, and now someone's jumping their fence going for a swim,
I get it, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
But, all right, well, we're gonna keep.
I mean, they did call fast. I mean, if you weren't over here, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, whenever you guys don't know your code, you're staying with somebody over here, dude, be straight up. I'm not gonna ask you a question I know the answer to, right? Right. All right. I'm debating on taking her to jail, first off, for lying to me about her name.
Listen, I mean, I understand where you're coming from. It's not. It's still having a warrant.
Well, she does have a warrant out of Georgia that they won't come get her for.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
She has nothing we can pick her up on, correct?
What I'm saying is, she knows that, but she has me call her Stephanie, something like that. I don't call her Stephanie sometimes. She's dude.
I'm on the phone with her right now, sending them a report. I will call you back in a moment.
All right, well, we'll be right back and have another conversation.
Man, I say let my guy go, man. Let my guy go, and she can go to jail. You know, because she playing games. But you know, my guy, he wrong. He know he wrong. You know, and but he's being chill. He's being cool. You know, He hasn't, been arguing or giving a fuss or giving false name or false information. Like, he been pretty straight up. Let him go. He went try to go get a swim, man. I mean, I get it, but her on the other hand, yeah, I'll take her to jail. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, trespass warning. Yeah, there we go.
What's up?
No problem.
All this is your copy, man. So you're trespass. You cannot come back here. All right, dude? I get it. You want to swim everything else? She's going to jail.
For what?
For lying. Dude, you can't give me a fake name, fake date of birth, and then expect everything to go well as be trespassing, dude. Can't do it all. All right?
What was she going to jail for?
Obstructing. She lied about her name.
What's that bond going to be?
I have no idea. We don't set bonds anymore.
Who sets it?
The ACR. You gotta call up to the jail and see what they do. They have this whole little algorithm they have to do. They have to figure out her number. I just don't know it.
Speak to her real quick.
Not right now.
You can ask her what she wants to do with the phone. She'll drop it off at parents' house.
Her phone, I'll take her phone with her, for all I care.
I mean, ask her what she wants to do.
Yeah. All right, Tiffany, where do you want your phone to go? You're going to jail.
With you?
With me? Okay.
From my mailbox.
You want your mailbox?
You give it to me.
You want to him?
Either or.
Huh?
Either or.
It's up to you. Do you want to go with me or do you want it to go with him?
Obviously, it's not up to me.
Where do you want your phone to go?
Right here, Tiffany. If you want here. You want it? You want to put your mailbox. Listen, my mom's going to bond you out, though.
Okay. Do you understand why you're going to jail?
No, sir.
Okay. When I ask you your name, don't give me a different name and a different date of birth when I ask you the second time, right?
I can memorize my social.
Okay. You told me Stephanie the first time, and then you changed it. Yeah, you did. I agree. You told me Stephanie with a different date of birth, and then you told me Tiffany with the correct date of birth.
But you didn't ask me for my social.
No, you're correct. I asked
The
you for
only
your
thing I remember
name.
is my social.
So she got a few
Okay.
health problems.
Okay.
She really needs
Be right back.
Look at my record.
Okay. I have no idea. For me to tell you a number would be lying to you because I don't know.
It's called obstruction.
Yep. So the best way to avoid getting her into this shit, dude, is not to do stupid stuff, right? That's simple as I can put it, dude. All right, you guys, if this both ain't your first time, guys, you guys know better.
Wow. God. Whoa. Look at their history. He looks. Damn. Look at this shit. Hold on. I'll make it bigger. Damn. Golly, she really strung out. It seemed like he was doing all right, probably up until until 2019. He was doing really well, honestly. From 2015 to 2018, really had no trouble. And then 2018, this was pretty much boom, boom, December of 18, then the very next month, then 3 months after that, it's like, damn, 3 months after that. And then you took probably like a 6-month break and now you're right back at it. Boom, boom. Like, dang. But it seems like he was doing pretty all right from, 2020, the beginning of 2020 there, all the way until 2014 or 2024. Doing pretty good. 4 years. A little bit over 4 years. 4 years, 8 months or whatever. Doing pretty good. And then, now it's just back to the old tricks, you know what I mean? And on her case, I mean, damn. 2020 just is golly. I would say her best photo is probably her second photo. You know, when she got arrested, what's that, July? Or no, that's June. Yeah, June 9th, 2020. COVID. Eyes look pretty clear, you know, whatever. But then you could just see it. You could see the change, man. You could see the change, especially from 2021 to 2022 and on. Holy crap. And now you hit 2025. It's just, she's wrecked. It's over. Damn, man. Gotta turn it around, man. Gotta turn it around. That shit's sad, boy.
All right.
Okay, so that's pretty much the end of that. But yeah, man. This is just stupid shit to be getting locked up for. This is dumb. You know, this is dumb. I get it, you on the streets or whatever, but I don't know where they're at, but there's no public pools. Just like there's private pools, there's public pools. You know, and well, at least in, you know, any city, you know, like, don't they got public pools? You know, I don't know. I don't know about them small towns and stuff like that, but there should be a public pool somewhere around, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but just stupid stuff to get locked up for and then have to pay a bail and everything for just for something really dumb, man. If you would like to support the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Also, hype the video. YouTube has a new feature where you can hype the video. Helps it gets pushed out into the algorithm. Those are all free things to do. If you're looking for some paid options, you can also send a super thanks, super sticker, or look in the description for our YouTube membership and our Patreon link. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated.